Okay, let me make myself comfortable if I can. Hang on a second, my battery's dying. Give me a second, I gotta change it. Yes, I'm a bit burnt. This is very uncomfortable. I should probably get like a cushion. Should I get a cushion? I might go get a cushion. Give me a second. Okay, I wanted to film a video tonight. It's currently, I think it's like, what's the time? 10:30. I have to be up at like 5 o'clock tomorrow morning. Fun. I wanted to film tonight because I'm in a bit of a crappy mood. This is something that always keeps happening to me, like probably like every second week or so. There's always just one night where I just feel like absolute crap. I think every night that I have felt like crap, I just kind of just sit in bed and I just Tumblr, Twitter, and I don't actually sit and talk. So I think I wanted to just sit. I wanted to kind of like talk. Why do I feel like shit? Kind of thing. I think I posted a tweet. I said it's amazing how quickly people disappear from you when you become less interesting to them. And I'm not saying that I'm a very interesting person 24/7. As humans go, we all have our ups and downs. And lately, I've had a lot of downs, and that's fine. That's okay. You're allowed to have downs. It's completely fine. But I think there comes to a point where I'm a very, I don't want to say I'm a giver, but it's the only really word that I can describe. Whenever I have a friendship, I know someone or we're friends, I always try to, sounds cliche, as best a person as I can be. And whether that means that I will, I will try to be like a good friend. And my definition of a good friend is someone that you can talk to whenever. And if you're having a very crap night, like a good friend, a close friend, is someone you can just talk to straight away. It doesn't feel like when they're talking to you, they're just talking to you because, oh, great, this person just wants to talk to me, I don't know how to describe it. It's probably me overthinking a lot, because I tend to do that a lot. I'm a giver kind of thing, and so in a friendship, I try to be as best a person that I can, and I try to I might be unhappy, but I try to make everyone around me as happy as I can make them. That means, I don't want to try and I don't want to give examples of things that have happened in my life lately, because I don't want to seem like I'm calling people out. And I don't want to call people out, and I don't want this video to seem like I'm calling people out, because it's my thing. It's my thing. I don't think it's anyone else's problem except for me. It might be me making it a problem, possibly. It's very hard to have a close friend. Or for me, my definition of a close friend. I'm someone who I come off as too much sometimes. I try my hardest to not be too much, if that makes sense. But sometimes it's just me. Then, when it becomes you being the person that's always initiating a conversation, and the person that you're talking to doesn't want to reciprocate a conversation, when you get those hints, to the point where it's like 1 to 2 word replies to a 3-sentence message that you send them, and they give you 2 words as a reply, constantly over and over again. You're the person that's always sending or putting the effort into a conversation. I don't know if you can define effort in a conversation as the amount that you put into a conversation, like talking, or how long the conversation goes for. I don't know. But I always like to think if you're wanting to put in an effort into a conversation, you would want to hold that conversation with someone as well. This is just kind of like what has been happening to me a lot lately. It just makes you wonder, wow, am I that uninteresting to talk to? And it really hits you a little bit, And I know I talk a lot. I talk too much. I talk way too much. And it's a thing that I'm trying to learn not to do a lot of. But I'm a very big forgive and forget. Like, I'm a very forgive and forget. Like, I forgive a lot of people. I forgive a lot because I always think, what's the point in holding a grudge against someone? You know, I don't think there's any point in holding a grudge against someone. If like a friendship were to end, I always try to end it on. I don't end it on a bitter note. I try to like make amends in some way. Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it does. And then half of me needs to realize maybe it's not worth trying to make amends in some way. This is so vague. I'm sorry this is so vague. I'm a bit tired and I'm a bit overthinking everything, but I thought it was better just to talk to a camera rather than just bottle up on Twitter and on Facebook. What do you guys, if anyone's watching this, what do you think? If you have lost a friendship or you're in the middle of losing a friendship, do you try and forgive and forget? Or do you just forget it completely and throw it away? I always try to fix my friendships if I can. But then, like I said in my video on my main channel, is it worth fixing some things? Particularly if you're putting a lot of the conversation into it and the person that you're talking to doesn't seem to be very interested in you at all. Or as in, you know, just by not interested, I mean 1 to 2 word replies. This is very vague. I'm sorry this is so vague. I just thought it would be easier just to talk kind of thing. Maybe. I'm not too sure. Anyway, I'll go. I'll shut up and go. I hope you guys have a lovely day, and I will see you sometime soon. Maybe. I hope. But anyway, cool. Cool content, Justin. Definitely for the second channel. Alright, I'm gonna go. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.